Vita Health Group provide this exercise class with your health and safety in mind. Each individual participant has their own limitations and should consult their general practitioner or an appropriate medical professional prior to undertaking the class. Should you be prone to injury, are currently pregnant, or be managing any functional limiting medical conditions, please seek medical confirmation prior to participating. At all times, ensure you follow all instructions provided by Vita Health Group throughout the entirety of the recording. Should you experience any symptoms of dizziness, nausea, or increased pain at any point during your participation, please stop and seek the appropriate advice from your general practitioner or the 111 service.
Hi, my name is Aman and welcome to your beginner's Pilates class. This session is aimed at improving your mobility and your flexibility. Before we get started, we're going to do a warm-up to get our bodies nice and ready. Please make sure you've got a mat or a carpeted area around you. So if you need, we're going to be on our spines. So if you need that extra padding, also make sure you've got a water bottle, a towel, and some space. We are going to do our warm-up in 30 seconds. Well, let's begin our warm-up. So we're just going to come to the edge of the mat over to one side, and we're going to start a warm-up where you're going to roll down and roll up. So we're focusing on the articulation of the spine. So we're going to use from the top of the spine all the way down to our tailbone. So just with your hands nice and down beside you, pull your shoulders back or retract them, and then you're just going to tuck your chin down first. So tucking the chin down, you're going to begin to roll your shoulders down, keeping that tailbone still tucked, and you're just going to roll down. If you want, you can bend the knees as well and just reach your hands slowly down towards the floor. Keep your head tucked, and you want to keep your head towards your knees, and roll down to wherever you feel comfortable, and slowly take your time to roll up. That's it. Nice and slow movements, and you're going to roll your shoulders up and back down. We're going to repeat this movement again. So you're going to tuck the chin and start to roll the shoulders forward, start to draw the body towards the mat. You can bend the knees, you can keep them straight, reaching all the way down, hold it at the bottom for a second and begin to roll up. Okay, now let's add your breathing into this as well. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin to roll down. So breathing in through our nose, out through our mouths. Reaching all the way down. And slowly rolling ourselves back up. Again, take a deep breath in, tuck the chin. Start to roll all the way down. Breathing in. Exhaling as we roll all the way up. Okay, we're going to do one more here. So tuck the chin, roll the shoulders all the way down, keeping that tailbone tucked as we roll down. You can keep the knees nice and soft. You can bend if you need to, reaching all the way down to the mat or to your feet or wherever it allows you to, and pause at the bottom. Okay, and begin to roll all the way back up. Okay, from here, you're just going to place your hands onto your shoulders. Okay, and you're just going to begin to roll your shoulders back. Roll your elbows back. Focusing on the breath. Option, if you want to extend, you can also extend your arms. And then we're going to rotate the circles the other way. Taking your time. Focusing on that breath. That's it. For another 3, 2, and 1, and place your hands down beside you. Welcome to the main session. We are going to get ourselves down onto the floor. So just take your time and come to a seated position. Okay, from here, just make sure your feet are nice and comfortable. They're about hip width apart. Okay, options to roll down onto the mat. You can actually hold your legs here and just slowly take your time and roll yourself down. Okay, once you're laying down, just find yourself a nice comfortable position. So keep your feet nice and flat onto the floor. Okay, with your shoulders, we're just going to drop those shoulders down into the mat and just place your hands down beside you. From here, all I want you to do is take a deep breath in and exhale from your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in and exhale. One more here. Okay, with your feet, just make sure they're still hip width apart, and I want you to add some pressure into your whole of your foot. So start to press your feet into the ground. Okay, and then with the same thing with your hands, you can start to press the hands into the ground. If you've noticed that your shoulders have lifted, try to draw back your shoulders. So imagine your shoulders are touching each other and you're just drawing them back down to the ground. From here, we're just going to do some pelvic tilts. So option with your pelvic tilts, you can actually place your hands onto your hip bones and you're just going to rock your hips forward and rock your hips back. So imagine there's a marble on your belly button. The marble's rolling down towards your pubic bone and then it's just rolling back to your belly button. So take a deep breath in and exhale. So you're just going to keep rocking back and forth. And then I want you to try and find your neutral spine. So you're not too far forward and you're not tilted too far back, just so you've got a natural neutral spine. For some of you might have quite a big curve on the back, so try not to overly press yourself into the mat. Just be in a nice, comfortable position here. Begin to lift your right hand up. Your thumb is going to be pointing behind you and your fingers to the sky, your little finger to the sky, and then just draw the arm back towards the mat. If you can't get it all the way back, just go back to where you feel comfortable. So whether it's here to your ear level, or if you feel comfortable reaching all the way back. Take a deep breath in and slowly bring the arm back on the exhale. And then place that hand back down. And we're going to go to the other arm. So take a deep breath in. Lift the arm to shoulder level. You can rotate here and draw that thumb towards the mat. Reaching all the way back, making sure we're not arcing in the spine. Coming all the way back. Take your time. Repeat this movement. Inhale. Exhale. Reach and lengthen the arm all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Go to your own range of motion and go at your own speed. Keeping that core engaged. Remember that belly button towards the spine. Making sure you're not over-arcing the ribs. Keep those front ribs to the back ribs. If this is uncomfortable for the neck, you can add a towel underneath as well. We're just mobilizing the shoulders. And coming back. Okay, from here, we're now going to go into our 100 pulses. So we're going to keep our head down for this movement. For those that are familiar with Pilates, you can do this movement with your chest up. So reaching your hands long towards your heels, pressing those heels into the floor. You're just going to hover your hands to hip level. Okay, keeping your shoulders down and towards the mat. From here, you're going to focus on that core activation. Rib cage stays down. And we're going to begin to inhale and exhale as we pulse our arms. So imagine we're just tapping some water. Okay, we're not going up and down. We're just slowly tapping that water up and down with control, focusing on our breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale. Let's go for another 3, 2, and last 1. Relax the arms back down. You can raise the knees towards your chest and just give yourself a little hug here. You can rock side to side if you wish, or you can just give yourself a nice little hug. Coming out of that stretch, we are going to place our heels back down onto the floor. Keeping one leg down, we're going to hover the left leg. So just hover it into tabletop position. Okay. When you're in tabletop position, you're going to extend the leg towards the ceiling. Option, you can have a slight bend. So if it's uncomfortable having the leg straight, have a slight bend in the knee. From here, we're just going to bring our leg down to 45-degree angle, and then bring it up to 90. So we're doing our leg extensions here. So we're just bringing the leg down and bringing it up. Okay, really focus on those hips so it's not moving. Keep pressing your hands and your right foot into the ground. Option to extend the leg and just play around with the range of motion to whatever you feel comfortable with. Focusing on that breath. You will feel this in the hip flexors, and you might also feel this in the hamstrings as well. If you feel like the pain is getting a bit too much, just keep a nice soft bend in the knee. And last one. Bring the left foot all the way down, and we're going to swap over to the right leg. So you're going to tabletop the right leg, and then you're going to extend to where you feel comfortable and begin to bring that right leg down to 45-degree angle, bringing it all the way up to 90. Just take a pause when you're at the top and control all the way down. So you can have a slight bend. If you feel like as you're going too far down, you're lifting and you're tilting your pelvis forward, just bring it back up to where that pelvis is nice and tucked. Keeping that core activated, focusing on that breathing. Option, if you want to progress, you can go a little bit quicker in the movement. Option here, you can also point your heel and then point your toes up towards the ceiling as well. And last one, and bring that right leg down. From here, you're just going to rock side to side. Or if you wish, you can knee hug here as well. Okay, placing those feet back down on. Okay, all we're going to focus on is tilting that pelvis up, the same thing we did in our warm-up. Okay, keeping the ribs down, so it's the articulation of the spine. So imagine you're peeling your spine off the mat. From here, keep driving your hands into the ground for a bit more stability. Take a deep breath in and just rock the pelvis forwards and back the exact same way we did it in the warm-up. So imagine that marble just drawing down to the pelvis, all the way back to the belly button. Okay, you're going to do this a couple of times, and then you're going to draw the hips in. Okay, so you want to close the gap between the ribs and the hips. Okay, and we're going to actually press into our heels, press into our hands, and we're going to start to lift the bum up just to a baby bridge, just so our rib cage is still down on the mat. And we're going to melt ourselves slowly back down into the mat. We're going to repeat this movement. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up, give the glutes a nice squeeze, and control and melt yourself back down. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale. Really take your time with this movement. Make sure you're squeezing. Option to hold that squeeze a little bit longer at the top and melting yourself back down. Option to progress it if you wish. You can just keep this glute bridge as a hold. Or if you wish to come up a little bit higher, you can come up a little bit higher. Just make sure the rib cage doesn't flare open. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes. Hold it, and then you're rolling and melting yourself down into the mat. Okay, option just stay up at your baby bridge and just focusing on squeezing the glutes and coming back down. Or option 2, coming all the way up into that full bridge, pressing your feet into the ground. Come back. You might need to adjust your feet so you can bring them closer, you can bring them wider, or you could bring them narrower if you wish, just to get yourself comfortable, but make sure they're hip width apart. Okay, keep this going for another 3 repetitions, squeezing at the top and melting yourself back down. If you do feel any cramping, just take breaks throughout as well. Perfect. And then just rock your knees side to side. So let's begin the cool down. So just make sure you've got enough space around you and use a chair if needed. I will demonstrate exercises on the chair for the cool down. So we're going to go back into that child's pose, and we're just going to stay in that child's pose for a little bit longer. So back onto your knees, sitting down onto your bum and just reaching your hands forward. You're going to place your forehead down onto the mat and just take a deep breath in here. And keep reaching your fingertips forwards whilst you're driving your hips down towards your feet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. And last one. Just walk your hands back towards you. And from here, slowly bring yourself to a standing position. And you're just going to come towards the end of the mat. Keep your head still down low towards the floor. And you're just going to drop your body weight down. So you can have the knees slightly bent. And then from here, you can just sway from the hips. Just let the blood rush towards your head. Take a deep breath in. Just small movements side to side, or you can just hang here, focusing on breaths. If you wish to add a little bit of a movement here, you can, from side to side. And then you're going to slowly take your time and roll up. So starting with the tailbone, head is the last thing to roll up. Take your time. Take a second here. If you feel a little bit dizzy or anything, feel free to sit down. And then you're going to come to a chair for me. So just sitting down on the chair, you want your bum not completely back, just more towards the edge of the chair. You're just going to sit up nice and tall onto your sit bones, and you're going to straighten that right leg and just point your toe towards you. From here, if this is enough of the stretch on the hamstrings, keep it there. Option with that right hand, we're just going to reach down towards that right toe. If this is comfortable for you, just keep it here, or you can just place your hand on the chin, on your shin, or you can reach and try drop your head all the way down towards that knee. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. And roll yourself back up. Take your time. And we're going to switch over to the left leg. So extend that left leg. If that's comfortable for you here, you can stay here. You can slightly hinge forward, or you can reach down towards that left toe and just hold it here. Breathe in. Option, if you wish to do this exercise, this stretch, onto the floor, you can. You just have your legs folded in front of you. Again, another deep breath in. Drawing that head towards that knee. You should feel it in the back of the legs, in the hamstrings. 1 more breath. Roll yourself up nice and slow. We're going to go to our figure of 4 stretch. You're just going to cross one leg over. If it's comfortable for you here, and this is your range of motion, you can stay here and you're just going to fold your body over. So you're just going to draw yourself down. You're going to hang your arms in front of you. If you're comfortable here and you can feel the stretch on the glutes, keep it there. Option to draw that ankle in closer to you and then reach down as if you're reaching towards your feet, dropping your head towards the shin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you exhale, really add the extra pressure and fold in towards the floor. Another breath here. Last 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. 1 more. And exhale and release. Roll yourself up nice and slow and change over to the other leg. That's it. Fold yourself over and repeat the same motion. Take a deep breath in. Again. Inhale, exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Last one here. And slowly roll yourself up. Perfect. We're just going to come to a standing position. So just nice and tall and standing. We're just going to place our hands beside us, shoulders back, belly button drawn in, and just focus on your breath here. So breathe in and exhale. Again, breathe in, exhale, and last one. Release all that tension away. That brings us to the end of the session. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that session, and we'll see you next time.